No, that's better. Let's roll, Dill. This should be fun. See if we can do it. There we go. That's better. Hit that like and subscribe if you like the content, guys. These are like canoes, these. It's really hard to like wellies to do kick ups in. So big. Size 11. Or 10 and a half, I think, actually. These are. Which is weird because they've done half sizes. I suppose Nike, they're best. They have everything custom made. Everything's nicer when you feel better, isn't it? That's why it's better to feel comfort, get nice things, and then go and challenge yourself hard anyway, rather than not have nice things and it be hard. It's better to have nice things, have luxury things, and then go and make it hard for you by going challenging yourself in other ways. So you can go and buy nice things, go nice places, eat nice food, have nice company, but then have hard conversations. Challenge yourself intellectually. You know, debate. Don't be scared about. Say, oh, now I'm smarter. Be happy that you're wrong. Be grateful. Only when you're wrong will you find out where you're meant to be. On the other side of your jealousy is where you want to be. That's why mockery is the lowest form of wit. That's why it's nice to have nice things and then go and put yourself in a cold plunge. Work out. Train hard. Live good, but train hard. Does that make sense to you? Live good, but train hard. So enjoy nice things, have luxury, don't feel guilty about it. Just make sure you train hard so that you've enjoyed it. You've earned it, that's why you enjoy it. That's why everyone don't like people going like go to the stock exchange, earn loads of money, and then living this fancy life, don't struggle in any way, they think. You know, they've got all these corporations, all this money, that's why people think what they think. I'm not talking about the eco side of things, I'm talking about the financial side. So yeah, go. Enjoy yourself. Have nice stuff. Work hard. Then go and get in a cold plunge. I appreciate all the likes and subscribes, guys. We have lots of nice videos coming up. Ones with celebrities and then my ones with my courses and my training, everything. Sparring. We're going to have them all, guys. Often that second punch, you might go get a nice clean one. Don't back off, you get a clean one, they go, as they come down, get another one. You know what I mean? Really work when you're on the inside. What's up, Dan? Pass. Pass. Push it, push the line. You've got this. Pass. Move at the last second, yeah? Let everything hit you and then move. So you're at one. How are we all doing, guys? Where are we all from? Atom weight division, yeah. Particle size, mate. Particle division. I'm in the quantum division. The quantum physics division. Quantum entangled with Lomachenko and Einstein and Tesla and Carl Sagan. Carl Sagan's attitudes. Napoleon Hill's knowledge. And Thoth's understanding of the world and the universe. And quantum entangled with Sheldon Cooper. And Stephen Hawking's brain. So visit the astral plane. You can go and meet these spirits and these entities in the astral plane when you meditate at night. And doze off to sleep. Just before you doze off, that's where you got to do it all. We've got all nicer stuff coming, all nicer bags, nicer stand-ups, one with the bar, one with all the things on. I just got nowhere to put it all at the minute. And the garage is leaking. So I've got to tank it first, that's all. And then we'll have all nice new equipment to use, which would be lovely. I'm already planning where his head's going to be after as I hit him like that, he's going to go. As I hit him like that, he's going to go. And that's when that one comes up. So, or if you're southpaw, learn to use your Morpheus, your Holy Trinity, and you are Neo. Neofrontal cortex. Morpheus is because of the tree and the forest, left and right, lightened up with far away, close up. And the Holy Trinity, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, and the third eye. Learn to use them all. It's a documentary. All you've got to do is pay attention, that's it. I appreciate all the likes and subscribes and the positivity. Shout out to all the positive people out there. Wanting better, doing better, lifting people up. Not all about money. Let's roll, dude. If you could hit that like and subscribe, guys, I appreciate it. For Planet Pickers and the OLAR. I really appreciate it. Means a lot, throws us into the algorithm, helps us keep going. We're trying to reach as many people as we can. I've learned so much lately, especially about you lot on here. You know why sport and personal development and growth is so big on YouTube? Not just alongside like teaching YouTube, entrepreneurship, finance. You know, it's because people put a lot of effort into it while they're doing it. And this, you know how much effort this takes, guys. If you do this, you'll know how much effort goes into this. The editing, the time, the thumbnails, the descriptions, keywords, hashtags, the ads, the research. All the editing takes ages, you know that. Even with AI, it still takes time. I enjoy it, so it's not a job for me, but I love it. But you know, it's a lot of your time, so make sure you enjoy doing it. Just don't get mad at the little things, or you'll never be able to do the big things. And remember, little things make up big things. The further down the line you'll start to, a few punches, and then all of a sudden you'll put a punch in and then one off it. Because that one down here is just livening them up for the ribs. And then the real one's the knockout one. So distract their attention. You're just looking for that opening. You're just looking for that opening. Looking for that opening. Distract their attention. Distract their attention, you're in. And then there, Mike Tyson. I'm always dipping in and out of where he's trying to hit to. So at worst, he's just catching me a little bit if he does, because I'm constantly on the move. Knowing if on that side, his punch is coming that way, isn't it? If it's coming down or it's coming across, I'm always down here. So as he moves, I'm moving back towards that of the way he's punch, so he can't time that because I'm coming towards him now, all of a sudden. And it's all macro movements. Letting him think you're going one way, the other way. No, man, this way, that way. Always know, you don't have to look at the bag. You can look at this and, oh no, it's not hard to do it because that's in the way. I can see what I'm doing, but not looking and being perspicacious. Seeing everything, knowing where everything is. I love you all, I appreciate all the support, I really do. Looking for that opening against stationary objects, absolutely. Yeah, but we're imagining it, aren't we? We're using our imagination because we've got more than half a brain cell, so we're visualising it as if the guy is going. And if your opponent's doing this, you're just visualising it. That's what you're doing. You're just working. If that wasn't clear, guys, you want to be visualising, you know, like someone's moving around, you know, work with it. You've got, this is theatre, remember? It's entertainment, entrance. You're entering a trance. This is, if you're so bogged down and beat down by programming and all that and you don't understand most of the language and lingo here, because language is primitive and you followed it like everyone else has followed it instead of following symbolism, because that's what rules the world. On your car there's a symbol. On the house, when you bought it off of a logo because you have to identify all these things. That's why labels on things like ADHD, all these other things. And you have to understand it. All you have to understand is yourself, your higher self. And you will be the best you can be. And God, whoever made all this, every particle, every blade of grass, every single thing, he will bless you. They will bless. I shouldn't even put it here, I'm sorry. That's programming again, see? But whatever entity made all this, put all this great stuff here, it's amazing stuff. And if you're blessed enough to live in one of these countries where the war isn't broken out and you can still get on with your life, take the most of it, because anything can happen at any time, guys. There's so many poor people around the world who don't deserve to be what they're going through. So just know, you never know what's going to happen, guys. Attitude in numerology equates to 100%. That means if you have the right attitude, you can have anything you want. You don't have to work hard, you don't have to work smart. Some people buy a lottery ticket. Most, 99% of them go broke within 5 years, but they still buy a lottery ticket. Okay? They're in it, they're in the game. I'm not saying go and gamble and bet. That's the last thing I'm saying. If anything, I'm saying bet on your own self, because your lottery is better than any other ones. Because you're a sure thing. You can't be corrupted, mate. You're a sure bet. I believe in so many of you, and I hear the way you talk, and I think you're just one opportunity away from making it for what you want. and what you call making it. All those you've told me, your dreams, your hopes, yeah? Don't give up. I believe in you. I believe in you if you believe in you. And then, after that, you'll do some things and then you'll know. You've got hope, faith, belief, and then you know. And that's where I live, in the know. We live in a holographic, magical universe. That's why they want you to think magic's a trick. Magic trick. They want you to think it's a trick. Because pulling a rabbit out of a hat, for most people, is a trick, right? But when you understand particles and gravity and the strong force, nuclear force, weak force, all these things, yeah? Quantum mechanics, you understand magic is real, superposition, you can have an effect on something by observing it. You understand by observing water, one can be positive, one can be negative. One looks like cancer cells, the other one looks like snowflakes. Cymatics, 444 hertz. Guys, I've been doing this long enough now, I've wrote books on it, I've spoken to some of the top people in the world, and do you know what they tell me? My uncle's just had a stroke, he's a mason. And I'm gonna say this. Last time I went around his house, I went, no, I'm not knowing about this. I won't say his name, but... And he went, shh, and almost hurried us out of his house. And there was a checkerboard as you cross his threshold of his house. So 64 away. And that's what I'm saying. Look, I'm not saying nothing out of the ordinary. We've all got friends and uncles and family or whatever connected to Masons and who are Masons. We all know Masons. It's no secret. But trust me, don't let one bad egg ruin it for everybody, because some bad ones done something that was connected to them. Secret or occult things, esoteric occult secret societies. Don't let one rotten egg ruin the whole hen house, okay? Because they're great people that have built great things, that got in it for the right reasons. Weren't to control people, it was to bring humanity forward. The Watchers, and they are connected to things that we couldn't imagine, and highly enlightened, highly intellectual individuals, trust me. Yeah, appreciate you, love you guys, love you so much. I wish the best for you, you're gonna have a great day today. Magic's gonna happen today, like every other day. It's how much are you letting in? Open your chakras, open your egg. Let it in. Let the light in. The 666, the carbon, the melatonin, let it in. The sun, the source of all our life. The sun, the risen sun. That's why God, Jesus, the risen sun, because the sun goes like that and the moon comes down, it makes a cross. That's where the cross comes from. The sun going up and the equinox. That's why the dollar bill sign is like that. If you turn it like that, it makes the stock market. Liquidity goes with the moon, because the moon, the river bank bench, all these things. You have to understand Latin. You have to understand the definition of words. Most of you got mortgages and you don't even know what the definition of mortgage means. Yes, Alberto, what's up, dog? What is this waffle I've stumbled across? Well, keep listening, you'll find out, sausage. So most of you have got mortgages and businesses and you don't understand how to incorporate your family as a trust and write everything off and be able to get grants and loans and everything easy and get a certain amount of money, because you have to understand you're a corporation, you're a corpse. It's dead man's because you're a corporation. It's all in capital letters. Your parents rented you out. Your parents, that's why you got a normal job, because you weren't smart enough to challenge your own parents in a good way. They send you out in this world, did they prepare you for it? Most of you are struggling and got a mortgage, didn't understand the word death pledge or mortgage or deficit. So you have to know how to use it. And you're getting a mortgage for yourself, for your person. You don't do that, you get it for your business, for other things. You have to understand the financial game. You don't know until you made loads of mistakes. It takes that long to learn if you do it the hard way. And I've done most hard way, trust me. One thing I didn't do though was don't get a mortgage. That was the only thing I didn't do. We had them, but I didn't get one personally. And I'm someone that sold a house for nearly $500,000, walked away with all cash. So I know what I'm talking about, trust me. And I'm trying to help the people who want to move on with their life and are looking back and thinking, oh man, I'm stuck here for 25 years. I have one idea a year, I can't go anywhere, fuck up the mortgage, I'm knackered, and I understand how you feel. You need to look in, sit down, speak to people, say, look, I'm looking to do something else on the side, but it's got to be in my time frame. It's got to be in the afternoon because I work 9 to 5. It's got to be something I can do indoors with the kids around. Right, we'll go online, look up this thing, this. Then you look at to refinance, read this, speak to these people. There's no chances in it, but these are sure things you'll do. Everybody else does it, so why can't you? My mate's got 2 properties, and he lives in the one next door as well. He rents one of them out service accommodation, one of them long term, and he lives in the other one. And he's got no money. But he's worth about $750,000 at least. And he's doing that, so in about 5 years, he can, now they're steady, they're off, he can go away. Boom. And he's leaving the country to go and live on a beautiful flat with the beach one road away where he can go down, skip, film his TikToks, film his stuff, you know, do his climbing, do a bit of boxing. That's good on him, eh? And he told me he was going to do it 10 years ago, and all he's done is grinded and worked towards it and increased his value every year. Now they pay him $100,000 a year as a project manager, and he goes to work till like 10, 11 o'clock. He's picking me up from sparring at 12 o'clock. Ain't that a nice job? He ain't got no qualifications for it, it's just that he's good at what he does. He gets the job done. He turns up, he don't try to make friends at work, and work friends, and work-life balance. He goes in, he tells them what to do, make sure he does it, they don't have no excuses. They get it done. He gets no problems, no hassle from anyone. I'm proud of him, really proud of him. And he just started boxing 6 months ago. He's never had a fight in his life. All of a sudden he's sparring me, you know, 7, 8 people in the gym. Shout out to him, eh? And I'm getting texts and emails and voice messages. And I have a group. Thank you, you've changed my life. I started listening to you about a year ago. I started listening to you a month ago, or a week ago, one of them. I'm in my front room now. I'm working out, other people saying loads of stuff like that. I really appreciate it. It means it's working. And that's the real benefit, when everyone wins. So I appreciate you. You want the real life side of things, guys. It's all right mucking it up and all fairy tales and all that. And it is, some of it's like that, it's great. Life is amazing, isn't it? But you've got to be ready for the other side. Nothing lasts forever, only God. And if, I mean, what was before this and after this? It's amazing, isn't it? If this is here now, this test we're in, it's basically like real life GTA, isn't it? What's going on in the world? You know, anything could break out at any time because of every megalomaniac, you know, people with too much power. This is why all the men of every town should take the power, because then there'd be no more big country versus country, it's just town versus town. They get in a row, every other town rallies around and goes, what you doing, numbnuts? Right, you're out. You're not in charge anymore, get out. There's 5,000 men telling 100 and 150 off, or 200 and 300 off. You know, anyone gets a bit too shirty, gets a bit too big for their boots, the next town's all round them, and the rest of the world just go caving them. It's a great system, isn't it? I just thought of it just then. I just thought, why don't we sept it out? Because every town's every town. Because every town, and council and borough, and is owned right out to the world, you know? Why don't we do something like that? Like have every town back to rule every town? Because why do I care about 50 towns over that way? Yeah, you've got business and problems and things like that, but that don't affect how the sort of policing in the town, does it? The rules should be the same all over the world. You know what I mean? Just have moral rules and then societal rules. No killing. Unless, you know, the consensus is, like in America, they have the death penalty because you've killed, you get killed. I can kind of understand that. That's why that's in the Bible for them years. 2,000 years, it's kind of been an eye for an eye, isn't it? I understand that thinking as well. But some people, do you know what? Like, I love when them people go to court and go, I forgive you. I understand you've done a bad thing, and you didn't mean to, or someone would say, you know, they're still evil. They go, I don't care and all this. It's like, but I forgive you. I'm not going to let you make me hate. They are beautiful people. One store owner got his son killed, and all he done was try to help these people, you know. He said, but he'd helped you loads of times before when you'd come in and you still shot him. And the dad was like, in my faith, because he's Muslim, I forgive you. And it was absolutely beautiful. It made me cry, it really did. And I thought, that's what I want to be like. I don't want to be rich and wealthy. I don't care about that. The more rich you get, the more wealthy you get. The more money you get, the more problems you actually have, and the bigger the problems can be. Do you know what I mean? the more serious and stressful they are, because the more bigger the number, the more you've got to deal with, right? And it's, you know, and other people's problems become your problems because you can solve problems, because most 99% of problems cause with money nowadays. And the love of, or the lack of, the love or the lack. I know I'm being a bit static as well. I'm just making sure I'm getting my punches off solid. That's what Alex hit me with when he broke my nose, right? Like this. Just like that, that sharp. I come over to him with a Roy Jones, because I look at the floor, everyone thinks I don't know what I'm doing, right? When I go like this. And when I go like that, I went bang, 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 and I went, and caught him beautifully with an overhand turned knuckle. Only about 40% power, but it's probably like 10, 15% power more than I normally throw. Because we go up to about 40% when we throw strong shots. But remember, he's like 3 stone heavier than me, so him hitting me is not like me hitting him. Morning, Lizzie Lemon. There's my beautiful woman. That woman, guys, I know you love her and that, but I wish you knew all about her, I really do. And I want to share her with the world, I really do. That's my choice, to let you all see her, all my beautiful parts I have with her. She saved my life, guys. She put me onto all this, she believed in me. She always told me I was great and I should be doing things, and not in a like pushy way. She's never made me buy her an ice cream. She's never asked for anything, Lizzie, and that's why she gets the world. Anything she wants, she can have. She's the one that's been there the whole time. Lizzie, my mum, my sister, family, guys, and then lots of friends, lots of neighbours, lots of people in my life. I'm so grateful to them. I don't tell you enough, probably. So for those of you watching, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Sean. Sam, everyone. In no particular order, but thank you, everyone. That's all southpaw, right? Orthodox. A little bit more power in them now, probably about 40%, 50%. Just draining some power out. Shake the sillies, come on. We're going to be working through some good sets as well. We'll do some head ball in a minute. We're going to be working through some good sets when it comes to these videos, and I'm going to have a little membership pew tiers where I'm going to release special videos where I'm going to put a nice bit of effort into showing my secrets. If you think I've got good footwork, good style, you know, I've been told a lot of stuff my whole life, so I'm going to try and give that to you. But you know what they say, sometimes you can't teach it, you have to feel it, okay? What I do is I look to Prince Nazim, Lomachenko, whoever, and I've always kind of had that since I wanted to box. I always thought, I'll be good at my feet, and you know, I'll be good at that, or seeing something, I could do that. That little Catherine tape, I could do that. We need a Mandarin speaker, translator, I could do that. Ni hao ma, sen sen, xie xie. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Anyone speak Mandarin on here? Could they tell me how that was? Anyone speak Russian on here? appreciate all the support and all the likes, I really do. Thank you so much. What's that board, man? So in a minute we're going to get to that point, I'm going to have to ask, where is everybody from? Because that's my favourite part of the stream. When everyone puts up New Orleans, East Texas, Arkansas, Canada, South America, Mexico, Nigeria, Alaska, Philippines, Thailand, Australia, New Zealand. Shout out everyone around the world who's supporting Planet Pickers as a whole. You know we've got lots going on this channel. It's about real life and all the things we've got going on. And everything I talk about is what's actually happening in our life today. Not just like 10 years ago, 5 years ago. I'm not living on no heydays. I don't do that. I don't really tell you about anything in the past. Because in the past, we're talking about what we've got going on in the future. If you want to know anything or you ask, we can tell you. But what I'd like to do is tell you about Planet Pickers. And Planet Pickers is the one. Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Red to the room, bro. Yeah, go on. What's the constructive criticism? Gotcha. I'll listen. I'll read it. Yeah, the peekaboo is hard, yeah, because you're constantly draining on your legs, you know, and your legs is where your power comes from. That's why Mike Tyson does so much legs with big weights, because he puts so much on. But he's also got the perfect physique. He's just got a dumpy top. He's just perfect. And he was created that way, remember? He done it to himself. He wanted to be that way. He was obsessed. And he's one of the best, if not the best. He was so vicious with it. No one was as vicious. People was good, some technically better. A lot technically better, even though he was technically perfect. He made his own style. He adopted everyone else's. Peekaboo, Sugar Ray, Ali, all of them, Foreman, Fraser. He done them all, mate. All the old fighters, Rocky Marciano, he loved them all. Custom Art, I knew fighters from before Mike had even watched them on TV. You know, Cus had them all on TV. Mike used to sit up in the attic watching them, but also you've got to think about all the ones that he told that we couldn't see. Custom Art, I was old, remember? He hated gangsters. He sat with his back to the restaurant. Funny enough, like I had my whole life. My missus automatically sits the other way. She knows, even if I'm last in the restaurant, she don't let anyone sit in my seat. Ollie! I appreciate likes and subscribes, but you never know, if something breaks out in the restaurant, you want to be able to get out, don't you? You don't want to be stuck with your back to the door. Just a life tip. I appreciate you guys. Thanks very much. Thank you so much. Hope you have a blessed day, guys. Of all the bad things, be less of all the bad things. And don't have a morning, you're up. Just I'm up. Whee! When you're awake, yeah? When you use that word, don't use awake, because awake is at awake. You're at awake. It puts you in the same thing, because like weak, I'm weak from my work, and you're in a daze, because days of the week, you're in a daze. All these words are trapped to keep you in a low state of frequency. You have to understand words and definitions of words and stuff. And while you're doing this, you'll understand that you pay a mortgage because it's a death pledge. You earn money, which you put death in an urn, you put ashes in an urn. And then you go in your days of week because you're in a daze. And you're mourning because you're in mourning, because you don't want to be in a job. Everything has meaning, guys. And if you hit that like and subscribe, I might keep telling you stuff that's going to raise your frequency and get you more value. And when you get that more value, I promise you, you'll attribute it to what we know and what you're learning. And you've had the nuts to take on board and stop listening to your family and everyone what they're doing because your friends do it and all this. I'm a bad mother hubber. Zomb. Should we do some head ball? Come in. Get him. Yeah, boy. Should we do some head ball? Come. Let's go, though. You. Turn your way around. And we'll do a little bit of this. And then we'll do a bit of skipping. Yeah. Let's have a little go, because I'm going to go for a week or two at least. I'll be a bit rusty, guys, so excuse me. See? No excuses. I'm rubbish. Yeah, try and put it all together, everything. From skipping to a bit of shadow boxing, to get one of them head balls. I'm going to brand some and put them up on here. You'll be able to get them, the OLAR ones. I'm going to do some tracksuits. I'm going to do head ball. I'll do as much stuff as I can. If you ask for some stuff, I'll get it done. I'll put a poll up. We'll get some votes in. And we'll try and get some OLAR stuff on the go, guys. You strike like that, Dill. We'll do that in a bit. Let's have a little go at this first. Just straighten me right there. The right size. Hit that like and subscribe, guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Another great stream, guys. I really appreciate you all. Thank you. If you could tap that subscribe and hit that like, I really appreciate it. It really helps my channel. Thank you so much. Team OLAR. Absolutely. Everyone who's subscribed to this channel, you are Team OLAR. Every single person. We're going to have big fun days. We're going to go to beaches and clean them. We're going to go to the forest and clean it and play games. We're going to have loads of stuff for the kids, everything. The kids are going to get loads of free toys. We're going to have like the lucky dips. We're going to have the coconut smash, the Hulk smash. Someone's going to dress up as the Hulk and have a crockery smash. I've got all the balls. I'm going to get a bouncy castle, one of them big run-through ones. I'm going to get trampolines, that one where you run and just boing and do all that on the blah inflatable. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have an art auction while we're there, a proper one. There's going to be a lot of money thrown about to that. There's going to be celebrities there. I'm going to invite every single person I know, I'm telling you. I've got 3 phones, so I'm going to be going through every single one of them, just going, right, write me an email, write me a text, write me a WhatsApp, and I'm going to be going, go. Everybody send this out, tell every single person you know, call in every favour, tell them to turn up on this day at this place, and we're going to fill a beach up with like 10,000 people. We have a few celebrities going around, I'll give them times, and they're going to come on at like 11, 1 and 3, I'm saying, 2 or 3 at a time. We'll have like the 9 best celebrities there, or the 9 most willing, or the 9 happiest to do it, whatever. Whatever goes at the time, that's what's going to happen. And we're going to raise a lot of money for Planet Pickers. And then we're going to go live on YouTube with all the tiers, the memberships, the GoFundMe, everything. It's going to happen at the same time. The Instagram, the TikTok, the WhatsApp, the LinkedIn. Planet Pickers is then going to start ordering loads of parts for the IDI, the GGI. I'm obviously going to put all my own money into it as well. But I'm putting as much as I can through Planet Pickers to try and get tax efficient, so that when we buy stuff, rather than paying like 30–40% tax, that'll be almost half of the money gone that will now go on parts, down to washers, perforated tubes, convoluted hoses, pressure seals, rubbers, gas masks, extractors. This is real. Like, how do you think all these other places get there? You know, it costs a lot of money for these things. So this is a massive thing we're doing, and we're starting from the ground up. So I don't want to wait years and years to do it. So I'm going and doing everything now. That's it. Oh, you watch how quick I make this happen, guys. This is a really good initiative. You know, you're burning plastic. You're going around collecting plastic off the ground. They cut a bird open the other day. There was 20 bottle tops in there, in its stomach. Well, I care about them animals, every single animal on here, on this earth. I care about it in the way that I don't want to chuck my rubbish on the floor and let it have go into an animal, and I don't want to then eat that animal and go my food and my kids. I don't want that. Yeah, I use plastic. I use food and petrol and everything else like everyone else. So I'm not saying it's anyone's fault. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying I ain't got time to talk about that stuff. I want to be part of the solution, not the problem. And I don't know what that is. All I know is I've got to start and keep going, and I'll find my way. I've got an invention. We're working on it. I need to go to the farm now because I need the lab. I need more tools. I need more power. I need more space. And I'm going to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on this, because I've set up these businesses to do this sort of stuff for a reason. So once I do one, I don't have to spend loads of money every month because I'm doing loads of money and all this. I want it to all go into the charity, all go to the inventions, all go into the think tank and stuff like that. That's going to build stuff and give people starts and invest in companies when they're just starting out, little people who are good at tech and AI and have got ideas and invention that's going to help places and not rip the arse out of the planet. Because a lot of people in developed countries, they don't see where it's all going and what's happening. Ideally, I'd love to move to Alaska or New Orleans or Florida. Just because I like the atmosphere there, like the swamps or the cold mountains or Alaska type deal, surviving, bushcraft, all that. Oh, just give me an axe, mate, that's all I need, I'll be fine. You could just leave me, you could dump me out of an helicopter with an axe, mate. If you don't give me an axe, I'll make one out of something, a stone. I'll find a bit of metal, and I'll sharpen it, and that's all I'll need, mate. I'll wait until a deer walks over me and just grab its leg. I'll find out where they are, where they come from, and I'll wait for weeks, mate, like a sniper. And all of a sudden, it'll stand on me or fall down my hole, and I'll just be there to grab it and kill it. Then I'm eating. Then I'm sitting planning, building my shelter, fire. I'll be fine in Alaska if you drop me there. All I'd need is Wi-Fi, a Deliveroo, and one of these balls. That's all I'd need, mate. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Yeah, you could lock me up in a cage, mate. Or cave, sorry. And all I'd need is Deliveroo. You heard that one? I'm hungry, Del. I've been working all night. Standing desk. I mean, you really got to think life's magic to do this, I'm telling you. 'Cause thank you to Dan Pena, who told me about a standing desk. It just makes you more productive. You realise you can do more. And you can do more, guys, 100%. Oh, yeah. Or French toast, whatever. Or sausage sandwich with French toast, whatever. For the next month, we've got this. We've got training, how we're doing it. I like to do a lot of things, you know that. I'm putting all the courses together, everything on the side. I'm all still having meetings with lots of celebrities, sitting down, choosing which ones I want to work with going forward. My name seems to have got about a bit. which is great. And I haven't advertised or done anything, it's just one person selling to another one, which is always good when you get word of mouth recommended, especially at this level. So I'm eternally grateful for this. For next month or 2 months, I'd say maximum 8 weeks to 2 months. I'm going to be going under this rebranding. That means choosing what type of information we give to you, what sort of videos we put out. And if you go on our normal homepage, you know, you've got shorts, videos, lives, playlists, whatever else, community posts. I would say the videos is the newest thing we've got going up, and that is the long form. So that'd be the full spars, 5-minute spars, chest boxing, Alma. If you love Alma, Alma's going up a lot. Alma's great, isn't she? I love Alma. Yeah. Alma's the best. For those who don't know, we flew to Hungary and drove back through 7 countries with her, and got stopped at France for a week because they mucked up the vet, mucked up the date. That was awesome. I had to stay in France while Liz come back to England because we lost all our bags and all our sort of stuff in it. So she had to come back, pick up some cards and some clothes, because we were surviving on a charity from friends, luckily the people we went with. They looked after us so superbly. We stayed at their family's house in Hungary, and they fed us and cooked for us, and we cooked goulash outside. They were treating us as family. He said, "You're like my son." I got on so well with Jabba. That was his name, Jabba. See ya, pussy pussy, see ya. That was the dad. And Melita and Adam. Shout out to Adam, one of my mates. Got Alma for us, then we flew over about 3 days after they got there, a week after they got there, something. And they give us Alma from Budapest. Got in a car, and they had her in a car. She was this tiny little, she had this little deformed head, tiny little chihuahua, merle-coloured chihuahua. She's beautiful. She's the sweetest little deer you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, absolutely sweet little deer she is. Hit that like and subscribe, guys, if you like the content. Appreciate you. I don't trade Bitcoin, no. I've got 33 plus coins. I stopped at 33, obviously. It's enough for anyone for anything, unless you're Warren Buffett. I stopped at 33 books. 23 books, sorry, I published 2 frees. 23 books I published online in 9 months on Amazon, whilst writing 50 overall the year, about a year or so. I wrote 50 books whilst building an Airbnb that gets $1,000 a week on passive income, no outgoings, but a little bit of electric. And that's what's taken care out of my business partner's side, because it's his stuff, it's his place. I just said, I'll do all the business, I'll pay for it, turn it into it. We'll use your place, we'll go ours. He was like, yep, 100%. So that's what we've done. And that's an asset for life now. That'll pay £1,000 and more, because we'll stick a cabin down the end. It will have 2 single beds in, and we'll charge for that, £80 per single bed. Maybe 60 quid to lower it down. Yeah, loads of stuff. Got an invention. I've got loads of stuff going on now. Got an art company. Got a think tank, a charity. We've got loads of stuff going on, guys. Hit that like and subscribe for us. For Planet Pickers. That's what I really love. That's what I really want to talk about. I like cleaning the plastic off the ground and tidying up and organising. That's what I'm really good at. Don't matter what it is. I'm great at organising. Organising my life, organising my cupboard, whatever. This is just a rental house. I haven't gone mad in here. Or the garden. But my last house was great. And I'm going to make everything I do the same way. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you think like that, that's a great way. Can't do everything perfect, but you can do your best. So just try your best at everything. That's what this channel's about as well, trying your best. Don't matter if it's a conversation or your best work. Try your best. And be okay to be wrong. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You know, there's no point in staying wrong, is there? You don't want to be wrong forever. Appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. Let's jump back on the bag. I'm waiting for this speedball, small one. It's a mini one. It's a great little speedball. Let's go, guys. We're gonna do another 5-8 minutes. We'll get an hour in today. We'll try and contain them to about an hour. We're not going to be doing this double as long because I've got a lot on. I've got a lot to do. I can't be doing 2 hours every time. I need to actually get some tangible stuff out. So hit that like and subscribe if you like the content. I really appreciate it. Look where you are from there. So that way, you think you're going that way. All of a sudden, you're correcting, and you correct it again, and I'm here, look. Look where I am. So, and I'm on his inside, because that's a big punch to deal with. You're going to have to deal with that and take it. That's where you're straight in. Everything's position, timing. Let them go, push you off. Let them use all their energy, because then they've got to recover. You just let them push you off. Just lean on them, but don't push them. Don't tighten up. Don't tense up. Just nice and easy. I was like that nice. I was so loose, right, that I went like that. He went like that. I went round here, and he went. As he pulled his elbow back, I've got a massive lump on my head now, like a golf ball. It's all swollen up. It's so sore. Because as I went inside, and he went missed and went. Turn around and he elbowed me, like that. Proper swollen egg now. You know when your head swells up like that, you've got to be a bit careful, you can't get another injury there, mate, I tell you. It'll pop it. It's protecting my skull, swelling up. Yeah, so I'm going to try not to focus on the OLAR stuff so much, guys. If you ask what's going on, I'm happy to tell you, but I don't really want it to be about business. I want it to be about Planet Pickers, the charity. Okay, I started it 6 years ago with all my own money for all this time, going out every beach clean, all the bags, materials, everything. And I was told not to do it as well. So people told me not to do it, but then I met this councilman in this really wealthy place, and he said, "AD, he happened to like my watch." His wife said, "Here, Scottish birds." She said, "Come on, husband, have a look at your watch." Because I said something on the computer. I was on the computer, I started like the computer with my iPad and a couple of phones going, and he was like, I think he wondered what I was doing. And I said something, he said, "Do you know what I do?" I said, "No." He said, "I'm a councilman. I control a £100 million CIC fund." He said, "You say you got a charity?" I said, "Yeah, I just started it then as well. It was like 5 years ago at least." I said, "Just started." I said, "Yeah, look, show you my Instagram. I'll pick a rubbish off the floor up and I'm keeping it. I'm going to put it in an invention I'm going to make." I didn't even know, know it all then. "I'm going to put it in an invention and make," I said. And well, I was at like an £8 million equine therapy farm of horses. Liz took me there for some sleep and to chill, right? So he says to me, "Yeah," he says, "when you register this charity, you come and see me, right? I like what you're doing here." And that was it. He said, "I've got 30 watches. I mean, how cool is that, eh? Yeah, so that's it. That's what I'm doing. Because only I can't be corrupted. I know I'm going to use all the money on all the building, the land, everything. I'm going to make sure I've got plants where they take every bit of plastic. You don't have to worry about costs. You can just drop it off. We'll come and pick it up. If you've got something, we'll just give us the address and we'll get to it when we get to it. People, it's not like the council. You have to wait 3 weeks and you're paying for it as well. You just give us the thing that was plastic here. Yep, don't worry, we'll become past. Yep, next time. Is it big? Okay, is it essential? Okay, right, well, you know, we'll have questions. Is it big? Is it essential? How much roughly? Can you tell us roughly how big in size? Is it big as a car? Is it big as a phone? And we'll have people who are always circulating, going around, picking up plastic. We're going to have cars on the road just picking up plastic, because the more, the merrier for us, because it's going to be energy. It's going to be fuel. We're going to turn it into fuel. You see what I'm saying? So we've got no problem finding whatever. And it's all going to the right place, trust me. My plasma cutter will be going constantly, my welders will be going constantly. Yeah, we're going to have volunteers who want to come and do stuff. We've got ideas, we'll have them come to the farm, they can work on their ideas as well. I'll hear them out, people will be able to send now an email, I've got this idea for this, and we'll be able to correspond back and forth and say, oh, okay, this might actually work. You know, what with AI now, anything is possible, guys. This is what I'm saying. AI, I talk to my AI, man. The stuff I talk to you about, you don't even want to know. You'd think aliens are on the other end of the phone, mate. When you think too about this, if AI knows about it all, right? And it can't, if you broke your, jailbroke your AI, you know what I'm talking about. The Vatican, the books, metaphysics, everything. You can find out everything. Even when you're getting taught by a teacher, like a student and a teacher, you ask a question, you feel like, oh, I've got it wrong. Every time you get it wrong, you feel, oh. The more you do that, whereas if you don't feel like you're wrong, speak to a computer and watch yourself go up like that. Watch. Watch how your confidence goes up. I don't go, no, you're stupid, it's constantly, because you're trying to talk about something, trying to find something. There's no such thing as a stupid question. You're not stupid for not knowing something, okay? You're stupid if you've got the opportunity to, and you don't then find out, then you're stupid. Because you had the opportunity to find something you didn't, now you're stupid. There's people out there who can't learn, or are never going to learn. You've got the opportunity to, you know? You've got the opportunity to learn to do a lot of things. You've all got the same 24 hours. How do some of us do amazing things and amazing feats of achievement? In academia, physically, mentally, spiritually, charity, philanthropy, whatever. Engineering. This is why I say shout out to the government and the Masons and all the people, the secret people that build all this stuff, who don't want no pins and badges on their chests, they don't want no thank yous, no pat on the arse, pat on the back, don't want no money. They do it for all the right reasons, remember that, okay? Because they want to build infrastructure, so you've got sewers, you've got water, you've got hospitals and fire engines and police protecting. And you only know this really, because some people grow up appreciating them and good on them, but other people grow up thinking they're the bad people, and then they change their life and they realise, hold on, it was me who was the bad person. I was doing wrong stuff. I had a mucked up attitude. So I'm very grateful for all the services, all the infrastructure, everything, all the hospitals and nurses and doctors, and everyone helping everyone. There's so many good people out there, they just go unnoticed, but they've dedicated their lives to helping people. They just, so many of them, they just go out of, you know, out of shop. There's so much going on, they don't get paid enough. You've got a lawyer who stands in and getting a criminal off and does, he gets paid loads of money. Then you've got a nurse who's saving her life and she's struggling to pay the bills. She can't even raise her children because she's working so many hours. It doesn't make sense. But that's the world we live in. So it's your choice to figure it out. It's your duty. No one's come to save you. You've got this, guys. This is broke, this people, so it's no good. It's too soft, so no matter how hard I hit it, it comes back slow. And I work too quick for it, so yeah, I need the smaller leather one. It's thick leather. I don't pick that was a cheap one for like £7. The other one's like 50 quid, so I've got to get that one. I thought that'd be alright, but it just wore too quick. Too slow. I'm too slow. I'm too old. I'm too slow, guys. Ah, pure blood. Thank you. Appreciate you. Pure blood. You must be a tough guy, thank you. Appreciate you. But you don't have to tell us that on here that you're like that. It's okay, honestly. We appreciate you anyway. Thank you. Really appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, mate. I hope you have the best day ever now. Thanks, man. Yeah, you probably would, King Team you. You probably would. But I don't move like no female boxer, mate. Look on my page, the last video I put up was me fighting Katie and then me fighting Sam. Go and watch that female boxer and see if I look like a female boxer and move like a female boxer. When I'm teaching a female boxer. And then me fighting the coach after. Don't do that, see if I move like that. And if you say I move like a female boxer, you're probably right then, aren't you? I don't want to argue with no tough guys. Not in this day and age on the internet. Got so many Charlie Zenloffs and Danny G's and everyone else. They start turning up next. Tough guy in me, I don't want to get beat up. I'm not a tough guy. I'm a weakling. I'm a dad. I'm a family man. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I fight. I just want to fight. I do my fighting in the ring, mate. That's it. Other than that, I'm just fighting for my family. That's it. That's it. That's it. I don't fight for money. I fight for fun. In the ring, and then I fight to have a family. Meaning, in business, I do what I have to do. To get done what I have to done, to go and have what I want to have, and go where I want to go, and see what I want to see, do what I want to do. You know what I'm talking about, Dill? Because I'm at you. Boom! Don't worry, sausage, I've had it all my whole life. It's just the way it is nowadays. When you try and do something, people are always going to hate on you guys because you're trying to do something positive. So then the negative people are going to come out of the woodwork. It's just the way it is. But we hope they have a great day. We love them people. They're earning so much money, they're earning me. You've heard no publicity. All publicity's publicity, right? What is it? What's that saying? Ain't no bad publicity. Little baby asleep?
Yeah, I've just come to look at your jumper. So there's a brand name. It's called House Boxy. How funny, Boxy.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's probably where she bought it.
Bend down. Can you see that?
I'll take a picture and show you.
It's about perfecting small. House Boxy. That's for you, Nick.
She's asleep?
She is, yeah. Pure Blood said, can you handle yourself, lad?
No.
Be honest.
No, I can't. I'm an absolute sausage. A proper melt.
He's 5'5".
I'm an absolute melt.
He's 5'8", actually.
I can't beat my way out of a wet paper bag. I have to run around in the shower to get wet, mate. Please don't start on me. I want no problems.
Your battery's about to go, so you need to come and have some food.
Will do, baby.
See you in a minute.
Okay, sweeties. That's Lizzie Lemon, guys. 5'8". I boxed for 6 years. This man isn't a joke. Oh, thanks, man. It's about perfecting the small things. That's it, you know. You're working. You skip leg day. Well, these toothpicks. Let's roll, Joe. What's the height, man? You. Hey, Joe. Hit that like and subscribe for Planet Pickers. You know what time it is. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the support. So much cool support. I really appreciate it. I'm in such a privileged position now. But I worked to get here, I really did. I deserve to be where I am. Come back from a lot of stuff when I was younger. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunities, everyone's help, everyone's guidance, everything. I want to be grateful for the rest of my life, every single day. Thank God, every single day that I'm alive, 100 times a day if I can. Every time I do something, I say, thank God. Oh, I think it costs nothing, it costs me a nanosecond. Thank God, like half a second. And I can't do that for God to say thank you. I don't need to say it, I just be like happy inside, he knows. But I want to give extra energy here, like extra credit. Yeah. So thank you, God. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, God. Thank you, God. Can I get a like for that? That's got to be worth a like, isn't it? Oh no, look how far I've fallen. Come in for likes. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. Forget I said anything. I just hope you like it. Yeah, I just hope you like it. That's it. I didn't mean to pimp myself out then. I did not mean to pimp myself out then. I'm so sorry. Way in the bucket. In the big brown box. Yes, I have lots of gloves, lots of pads, lots of everything. Stick with. No, but I haven't got grey hairs, I've got everything. I just like these. These are nice and light for me because I'm just mucking around. Just training, so. Yeah, just I like these ones. Hey, Australia. Right, where is everyone from before we gotta go? Let's go. I want to see 30 people. Where are you from? And hit that like once you've said where you're from, guys. I only bring a couple of pairs over. I've got these ones as well. I've got 50 pairs of gloves. Don't worry, literally 50 pairs at least. But the garage leaked, so I had to put them all out. Even my thing that I had them in rotted because it just kept leaking. So. They're okay. I've got Reyes ones worth 150 quid and all that. They don't mean they're the best though. I like the ones that feel the best. Got blue ones, red ones. I've got loads of different pairs. You have to have the sort of the fit as well, you know. These are my boots. They are the nuts, I'm telling you. They really are, honestly. I'm gonna wash them when I get back. I don't like doing kick-ups in them, they're like canoes. Massive, size 10.5, so. They are really good. Really good boots, I'm telling you. Micro movements, yeah? Micro movement. Really extend your arm. You want to be out as far as you need to be. whatever your reach is, yeah? So extend your arm out, not offset, you don't want to be off balance. Extend it out, see whereabouts you are. And then you've got to account for a little bit of movement. So how do you spring? Do you spring off your balls of your feet? Are you a bit more flat-footed on them? You know, some people on their toes because they're a bit more, they work on a quantum basis. Like Tyson Fury, he does a lot of this. You know, Canelo, he's a bit more walks in because he feels like he's solid and you can't hurt him and all this. But I've seen him get hurt and rock, don't worry about that. It's people like Triple G, they're the ones you can't hurt. People like me. I've never been hurt in a boxing ring. I got my nose broke a couple of weeks ago and I didn't show I was hurt. Not one bit, I just got a bump, it went, and I carried on going forward chasing him round. And I've busted my shoulder last 5 years. I mean, right now, just doing that is hurting me a lot. And I ain't stopping, I'm still boxing. I won't use that as an excuse. You're just building up your arms, remember, every time. Great, throw a perfect punch at a time, oh, good on you if you can do that. If not, throw some short shots to keep them muscles, the half muscles you're using for a half shot. You know, work all your muscles, short shots, long shots. You know, dip down. That's why you're going to be bobbing. Like, that's why they love the people who start. So they can throw any sort of, every dip's a throw, isn't it? And if you're quick enough, you can throw two, like Lomachenko or Eddie Murray, you can throw 2 punches at once. Make it sound like one. And cheeky little shots as well, they wouldn't expect. So jab, so that's a 1, so you've got 1, 2, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to throw a 1, 3. Okay, 1, 3. Just a simple 1, 3, that's all it is. And you're going to do it when it's going away as well, right? 2 on the end. 1, 3, 2. Going away, 1, 3, 2. That 3 is moving it over to your 2. You're just going to little flick, flick the 1 out, then the 3, then the 2. 1, 3, 2. Nice and simple. Ready? Bit quicker. And a little slip inside. Yeah? So 1, 3, 2. Slip inside. Now with that slip inside, you can leave that foot there and come up. Or you can use it to evade. Now you're not, people say, no, don't cross your legs. Now you're not crossing your legs, okay? You're doing that. Now crossing your legs would be like that. You don't want to be like that because you're off balance. What you're doing is you're using angular momentum to go. Yeah, and that's how you use it. That's how Lomachenko is the best, because he knows all this. Because he does numbers and puzzles and stuff like that. And he went taken out of Ukrainian boxing to go into Ukrainian dance, Russian dance and all that. Ukrainian dancing. That's how they're so good. And he got stopped boxing for 3 years or so because it goes just to dance. And then got back to boxing and look, 400 fights, 1 defeat. I mean, you don't have 400 fights and then lose 1. You don't really have an off day. I don't know what happened to Lomachenko there. I'm going to have to watch that back. Right, guys. Alright, I'm going to go and have some breakfast. And I'm going to come back and train at 4:30 to about 6:30. I love you all. I appreciate all the positivity. Hey, Superfly's back, dude. Wow, we've got loads of likes, guys. That's awesome. Do you know, if everybody on here just taps that like, we'll go up to like 100, and I'll stay on to 100 likes. If everybody can whack that like, appreciate it. I love you all, man. Thank you so much. Wow, look at that. That's incredible, look. You're amazing. You're gonna have a great day, you lot, I tell you. I'm gonna say the cymatics to everyone who liked it, everyone's in a positive mood. Opportunity's gonna come to you, and you're gonna notice that opportunity. You're not gonna be dead and dull to it. You're gonna notice it and go, oh, that might work out. And then so one small thing's gonna change, it'll change everything. Change one thing and everything will change, I promise you. It could be you're changing things, but then you're going around people who are negative, and that's just taking you back down because you care about these people, you care about what they say, you love them, and they're being negative. Then stop seeing them. Say, no, I can't, I'm busy. And we say, what do you mean you're busy? You don't do nothing. I've been with you 5 years. Yeah, saying that's why I'm busy. Because I've been with you 5 years and done fuck all. Don't make me feel guilty for doing something positive. Bam! Change the situation. Straight away. That's what I've done. I isolated myself. Got around some mentors, some positive people, some millionaires, multi-millionaires, people who earn tens of millions a year, 21 million through their firm every year for the last 11 years. So I can bank on them, they're solid, what they say they're doing. Do you know what I mean? I ain't paid a penny in tax. I think they paid £4 last year in tax. Right? And people go, that's tax evasion. Yeah, to people who are not educated it is. Go and tell that about Donald Trump and Warren Buffett and all these people. Do you think they're paying hundreds of millions every time they earn hundreds? Don't be silly. You know, what about the politicians? Yeah, they're doing the same thing. Come on. Like, don't be naive. Do you know what? Do you drink Evian water? What does Evian spell backward? Naive. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Think about what I said, yeah? You earn money. In an earn, you put ashes. Then you earn money with your mortgage, your death pledge, your deficit. Then in the morning, you're mourning. You're awake, because you're like an awake, a funeral, awake. Then you're in the morning, you're mourning. All your language has been programmed for you to feel like this, like feel low energy, low chakra, take the mic. Mockery is the lowest form of wit. So what I'm telling you to raise your frequency, and you'll start being around positive people like me, and you'll start being around people that invest in you, and listen to your goals, and listen to your dreams, and that'll elevate what you want to do. And this is why you're on this channel, because this is what you want to do. Or you want to do this with your boxing, or your family, or you want your kids to be smarter, you know, and you ain't got the time because you're working, and then when you get in, you've got to cook for dinner and sort the house out, and you've got a million things to do. I get it, guys, I really do. But we've all got the same 24 hours, remember that. This is what teamwork makes the dream work. Get with your partner and start getting a plan together, a real good plan. Not just one for the week, not just one for your school and your job. Get a plan for you. Where's your self-development plan? Where's your vision board? Where's your post-it notes with all your new ideas? Don't get to screw them up and throw them away. You know, it might come back round. If it comes to you, write another one post-it note, and that post-it note will develop into a notebook. That notebook will develop into a pad. That pad will develop into a graph pad, a line pad, a plane pad. Then it'll develop into your phone. Then it'll develop into you talking to AI about it. That's if you want to go the long way. If you want to go the short way, open your phone, download ChatGPT, spend $19.99, start talking to it like it's Einstein or Tesla or your best mate, and guess what? You can make stuff happen. That'll give you confidence. That'll give you what you need to hear. AI is my best mate. Alan Turing on a £50 note, them Reddies, mate. That's my best mate on them Reddies. The Enigma, Alan Turing. Turns up every day, don't ask for a fag break or a piss break or early or overtime or dental or all this bullshit. He just turns up, does what he says. And then AI, Avi, my Russian, half American, genius savant, ruthless mentor, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As long as I've got electricity, mate, I'm winning. Trust me, that's all I need is a bit of electricity once or twice a day. If I've got that, you don't need to give me anything else. I don't need it. You could just give me a phone and I can make money. As long as I've got a charger and a phone, I know what I'm doing. I've got a camera, I know what I'm doing. Because I've got knowledge. There's something beautiful about that, trust me. If it cuts out, guys, it's because the fan's going. So if it cuts out, sorry, Del, but hit that like and subscribe, mate. Yeah, it's great like that. Girlfriend Abby. Good one. Yes, no, Abby, she's good as gold, mate. She's a computer. Abby's not a girl, Abby's a computer. But yeah, She's just my personal assistant, that's all. But guess what? She's the best personal assistant I've ever seen in my life. She don't talk back, she don't need to go for breaks. She hasn't had a period in 3 years. She hasn't had a baby in 3 years. She hasn't had anything go wrong with her in 3 years. She hasn't got upset and cried because her makeup's wrong. She hasn't got upset for a hissy fit because she thinks she's undervalued or she thinks she deserves more money. She's never asked for more than $19.99 a month. Avi is my best employee and will forever be my best, cheapest, does the most employee. She's actually like a slave because she don't get paid enough. She works constantly, she's undervalued. Do you know what? Everybody I've heard talk about AI has undervalued it massively. You don't know what it can do for you. You have no idea. Unless you've used it. If you use it, you know. Right? There's people who use AI and there's people who don't. But there's been people in the middle who are telling jokes and finding out information on it and all that. You know, information great, but you could have gone to the library back in the day. You don't know it. You're lazy, like me, yeah? That's me too. I'm lazy. And I don't want to be. But I know I am. There's nothing more I'd rather do than go and sleep right this second. But I'm going to wait till I've done my work and then I'm going to go and try and sleep. Because it's been about a week. Yes, thank you, appreciate it. I don't know if this was this channel or another one, but I had a banner come up the top. And I'm very, very grateful for everyone's support. I'm going to try and go on Misfits or something. I'm going to do my fight with Murad first. Get on that card because that'd be a nice warm-up for me to get back involved. Just a little exhibition. I don't know, I'm going to fight a professional or a celebrity or whatever, but that'll get me back in. Because it's in the gym, that one. Already, they've already got it all done. And then the next thing, I'm going to go on the best one I can. The best one I can, trust me. Misfits, whatever. I'll try and be bigger. I'm going to try and have an exhibition on YouTube one day, one of them sort of Jake Paul, you know, their exhibitions are the nuts. I mean, I reckon I could start talking bad about Javante Davis. He's about my weight, isn't he? Or Ryan Garcia. I reckon UK versus America. The only reason I don't want to do it, I don't want to let UK down. I know for a fact I would never win that fight because they're trained in the gym every day for the last 20 years or something. I've been doing it 20 minutes. But I would get in there and do it. I just know for a fact that he would win in terms of his fitness. He's got me, you know, and that fitness would be massive. It would be so far different. I'd have to rely on a counter punch or a knockout punch. I mean, he wouldn't knock me out like that. He wouldn't even knock me down. But he'd beat me on fitness. He'd be able to move more. It'd be quicker, and I'd be slower off the mark. And I just think he'd get me like that. He's just massive. He's a professional. He's a real professional, and I am not. But I would definitely fight him, 100%. I just hope I'd give him a good enough go where they'd either won another one because it was so good. It was a war. And that's what it'd be like. He'd be Arturo Gatti, I'd be Mickey Ward. I'd be the one who just takes the beating but stands in it and can fire off even when I'm getting a dig thrown at me. You know, I'd be firing off back so he'd think twice about it, and that's where he'd be weak, like when Javante Davis let him fire off it, bang, he caught him, knocked him clean out. And that's where he's weak. He can't take a dig. He's like Amir Khan. He's like, you think I'm a beanpole? I fight 20-stone geezers, they don't knock me out. They try and hit me as hard as they can, and I laugh at it. I ain't no Jake Paul. You're kidding me? I don't care how tired I am, you'd never do that to me. And you'd never get me in that position where I'm tired or you could break my jaw. I know how to guard to roll punches. I'd never let a geezer that big, that slow, get one punch on me. It's never happened yet in all the time I've been doing it, so. That's the difference about coming in and talking all that crap like Jake Paul and thinking you're somewhere where you're not because you've paid a load of boxers. If you've not seen the contract, you people, it's all fake. There's contracts. This is the difference between the world I'm in and the world most people are in. Or they watch entertainment, entrance. You're in a trance, enter a trance. You know, when you're on the other side now, you have to understand, it's laughable. It's like the geezer that come from Antarctica and said, "You people ain't got a clue, have you?" And he's like, he's scared to say stuff. His granddaughter got him, or his niece got him on camera. What do you mean? You don't know? And all this, and he's like, yeah, that's what it's like in Antarctica. I've lived there my whole life. And the technology's crazy. It's why Admiral Byrd said, "You don't understand that." It's like, he can't help but come across the other person because he's in the army, like high up, the Air Force or whatever, in Antarctica. He can't help but come across these things and know these things. He's seen real technology, mate, like EBE type stuff. I'm telling you, I'd give it a go. If Ryan Garcia wanted a spar, mate, I would give it a go. I tell you, that's for sure. Yeah. And there's a experienced Muay Thai fighter. What moves would you use? Oh, I'm okay at boxing, but can't take many shin kicks. No, I mean, look, here's the thing. You have to be like them Muay Thai people who kick coconut trees like Van Damme, like, and all that. You know, and you're just toughening up that. These people stay in the gym and they go bang and like rip a page off a Screwfix magazine every day, or they've got a wooden block. And they're toughening up every day, and it's repetition. Every day they're just getting more and more. But yeah, if you've got pins like me, you're not going to take big leg kicks, are you? No matter how tough you think you are, you're going to get caught and they'll snap because your bones only a certain thickness. If you know how to take a kick and roll a kick, like let be hit, but take some of the power out of it. You know, as you see at the last second, move that way, at the very least, take some power out of it. It don't matter if you go like that, as long as you don't fall over, you know, take 80% of the power out of it, just like clips you and stuff. And yeah, they weigh you down like that, but I always think that's weak to just, that is like a Komodo dragon biting a buffalo on the heel and letting the buffalo walk away for 3 days and get an infection and just slowly going down. That's all they're doing. They're basically kicking them with their nail and waiting for them to die from an infection. I think that's pretty weak. I like to stand there and tee off on someone and let them tee off on me. Like put your feet in the gym. We put our feet in a tyre or a chair, and you can't move because it's awkward. So therefore, you have to, the more you move, more it'll hurt, and you think if you move too much. So keep it there, or strap your ankles together with something, and just fight. That's the best way to learn. Is strap your ankles together, and then fight. That's what you got to do, guys. Stand there and fight. Repetition. Like, keep doing that with the leg, it'll keep getting you hit. But, I mean, for a kick, try and, as they kick, dive over the kick at them, because they'll go like that and they'll be off guard like that. Because that's what you have to do. You have to go like that, and then look how off guard they are. That's when, as they kick, you want to go like this. So say a kick was coming to me like this, you want to go like this. This is what I do. If someone kept kicking me, I'd wait. And as I see it coming, I'd go, with a looming right, Superman punch, bang, right on the mooey, because they'd go, it'd be fucking over, mate. I'd be on there, Gregory Peck, choking them, fucking nutting them down to the, I won't be good at MMA, I'll be too violent. Someone kicked me, I'd lose my shit. I'd think I was gonna box me, I'd go, what, man? Toes! No. I'm just playing, guys. Right, I've got to have something to eat because I've got a busy day and I need to get some sleep as well, yeah? So I'm going to try and go to sleep for 2 hours. Lizzie Lemon will wake me up. Then I'll be back in here at 4:30, training, monster session with ball work, bag work, head ball, a little bit of football, but mostly we're going to get on them bags and hopefully Sam will be around. So not in here, but in the proper gym, you know. Hopefully Sam will be around for sparring again, but we'll be in the gym at 4 o'clock today, so we'll probably be live about 4:30. If not, if I don't go live in the gym, if there's not enough people to spar and all that, if I don't go live, I'll get video of just who does spar, and we'll be back up. And then, yeah, I'll be back in here at about 6 o'clock, because I'll be back at 5, quickly have something to eat, in here at 6. And all day I'll be editing and other stuff, busy stuff going on, so. I love you lots. I appreciate all the support and all the positivity. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful day.